Gamestar educators, my name is Katya, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the class project in Gamestar Mechanic called Time Travel Through History. This is a great project to use in a social studies class. So here I am in an account. I'm going to go to Get Started, go into my workshop, and click on Class Projects for one of my classes. Scroll down to the very bottom of the class projects page to add a new project. If you haven't watched the class projects video to learn about how class projects work, I would suggest doing that before you watch this one to learn about the specific class project, Time Travel Through History. So this is a project that you can use in a social studies class where you've been studying about a historical era. I would first check out the lesson plan for the project, which talks about mapping the historical era you are studying to the 5 elements of game design, which are rules, goals, components, mechanics, and space. So here I have you ask some questions for your students about what those things looked like in the historical era. Rules, what were the cultural or scientific rules of the time period? Goals, what did people do to be successful? Components, what were the things that were part of their daily life? Mechanics, what verbs were part of daily life? For example, hunting, farming, something like folk dancing. Space, what was the environment like in this time period? So these are words that we use a lot in game design, but they're also good words to use to describe a time period in history. So if we go back to the project catalog and click on View again for Time Travel Through History, you can preview and assign this lesson. And you'll see that you can edit the instructions, and I would suggest here putting something for your class about the time period in which you'd like them to create a game. At the bottom of this page, you'll see that there's a couple games that are examples of games that other students have made about time traveling through history. So one is about feudalism, and there's 3 levels in this game. It starts with Japanese feudalism, and then moves on to medieval Europe feudalism. And you'll see here that there's notes about shoguns and what are the ranks in ancient Japanese society. I'm not going to play the whole thing now, but it's a really good example on how to make a game about a historical time period. One more idea to use in the Time Travel Through History project is to have students research their own family history. Where do their ancestors come from? And find out more about their origin countries and societies and make a game that describes life from their own history. To learn about how to assign and evaluate this project with your students, look at the Gamestar Mechanic class projects tutorial video. There's a link in the comments. And have fun with the class project Time Travel Through History. Bye!